Something is strange about the things we see every single day on the highway. You're driving along when you notice it again. A massive truck passes you, and one entire set of tires isn't touching the road. Perfectly good wheels. Just floating. Most people assume they're broken. Others think they're spare tires. But here's the strange part. Those wheels are exactly where they're supposed to be. In fact, without them, modern trucking would be far less efficient. Roads would wear out faster. Transportation would become more expensive, and the system that quietly moves almost everything we buy would work very differently. So why do some truck tires never touch the ground? As it turns out, those floating wheels are hiding one of the smartest engineering tricks in modern transportation. Welcome to What Nobody Sees. Today, we're uncovering the hidden purpose behind one of the strangest sights on our highways. The truck tires that seem to do absolutely nothing. Imagine this. A truck leaves a warehouse almost empty. A few hours later, that same truck may be carrying 40,000 kilograms of cargo. The problem is obvious. How can the same vehicle efficiently handle both situations? Cars never face this problem. Trucks do, and that's why many heavy vehicles are equipped with something called a lift axle. These are the wheels you see suspended above the road. And despite appearances, they may be some of the most important wheels on the truck. When a truck is lightly loaded, it simply doesn't need every wheel. Keeping all of them on the ground creates extra rolling resistance. In simple terms, more tires touching the road means the engine has to work harder. And when the engine works harder, it burns more fuel. Fuel is one of the trucking industry's biggest expenses. Even small improvements in fuel efficiency can save companies millions of dollars every year. So when extra wheels aren't needed, drivers lift them. Less resistance, less fuel, greater efficiency. But fuel savings are only part of the story. Commercial truck tires are expensive, very expensive. A single heavy-duty tire can cost hundreds of dollars, and large trucks may carry more than a dozen of them. Every kilometer slowly wears those tires down. So if a truck doesn't need all of its wheels, why use them? By lifting unnecessary axles. Companies dramatically extend tire life. Less contact with the road means less wear. Less wear means fewer replacements. Across entire fleets, the savings become enormous. A few floating tires can save millions of dollars every single year. But eventually, those wheels come down because trucks operate under strict weight laws. Road regulations limit how much weight can rest on each axle. Imagine balancing a bowling ball on one finger. Now imagine spreading that same weight across your entire hand. The pressure changes dramatically. Trucks work the same way. Exceed axle limits and drivers can face heavy fines. But the real concern isn't money, it's damage. Too much weight concentrated on too few wheels can seriously damage roads and bridges. So as cargo weight increases, the driver lowers the lift axle. Suddenly, those floating tires begin doing exactly what they were designed to do, supporting weight, spreading the load across more wheels, keeping the truck stable, and keeping it legal. Road engineers have known something surprising for decades. Heavy trucks cause vastly more road damage than passenger cars. In fact, one fully loaded truck can create as much pavement whereas thousands of ordinary cars. Without lift axles, highways would deteriorate much faster. Governments would spend billions more on repairs. And transportation costs throughout the economy would increase. Most drivers never think about this. But every time you pass a truck with floating tires, you're watching a piece of engineering quietly protecting the roads beneath you. Most lift axles operate using compressed air. At the push of a button, air suspension systems raise or lower the wheels. Modern trucks can even do this automatically. Sensors constantly monitor vehicle weight. As additional cargo is loaded, the truck may lower extra axles by itself. As weight decreases, the wheels rise once again. The entire process often happens without anyone outside the truck noticing. An invisible piece of engineering constantly adjusting itself in real time. So the next time you see truck tires floating above the road, remember, they're not broken, they're not spare tires, and they're certainly not useless. Those suspended wheels are part of a carefully designed system that saves fuel, reduces costs, protects roads, and keeps global trade moving efficiently. A system operating quietly on highways around the world every single day. One of the countless things nobody sees. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to What Nobody Sees for more stories about the hidden systems quietly running our world.